now on to the subject Mahito versus our
Oh,
boy
Shigaraki.
Oh,
Shigaraki.
yeah. Because you posted that in the group chat, and I want to talk about that.
Yeah, we kind of. I feel like we kind of spoke on it a little bit way back
A
when,
long time ago, and
but
like,
I have more knowledge now than I did then on everything. So, but go ahead, Ron. You brought it up. So how you feel, man?
first of all, who
What was the
wins?
conversation we had about like if they were in a matchup, it wouldn't be close. I think it was a JJK versus that
Gojo versus
that we were
the
doing.
Gojo versus the Sendai Colony.
Yeah, I don't I don't think Shigaraki would break a sweat.
So
Fighting
here's my
Mahito.
thing though. Here's my
He
question.
doesn't even have to
Are
be
we?
near him to beat him.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to ask. Is it? But is it Shigaraki fully awakened, or
Fully awakened.
before like fully awakened? Yeah,
That's what I was assuming.
So yeah, if fully awakened, I think Shigaraki wins. I think he also
Easily.
wins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easily.
I don't think easily. I don't think easily because you got to understand. You got to understand what makes Mahito so difficult is you have to destroy his soul, right? And I
Yeah.
think that's like the most important thing that makes him so hard to beat. And like, I think if you're just talking about straight up power, like speed, power, everything, Shigaraki wins hands down. Like,
Yep.
Decay is crazy because he doesn't have to get close, especially fully awakened. He doesn't even have
That's
to
what
get
I'm saying.
close.
But he does because Mahito isn't bound to the ground at all.
Yeah, exactly, right? So but that's what I'm saying. Like, Mahito is not gonna make this easy. And now I will say, and y'all may disagree with me, I think Shigaraki wins. But if we're allowed to keep their like the universes like they become parallel, right? Because obviously they're two different verses. But if they become parallel, but their powers still work how they would work, if Mahito can get his domain off,
So
it might be a different conversation.
here's the thing. Here's why
Wouldn't
I
Decay
think.
work on that? Or no?
Huh?
You?
Say that again.
I said, wouldn't Decay just erode his domain?
Nah, I don't think it works
Nah.
like that. I would find it hard to imagine how that, like, if because he'd have to do it from the outside where the domain's less. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
it's easier to break through.
yeah, I don't think you're just breaking a domain with anything besides the domain, really. Like, you have to function within his domain once he opens
Yeah.
it. And mind you, here's the only reason, the one feat that Mahito actually did where I will make it where it's extremely close to me, and I think Mahito could do it.
The
He can
self-embodiment.
open his domain in 1/10 of a second.
Yeah.
He did it. The only reason he didn't leave it open was because he didn't want to stay in, because he'd have Sukuna in his domain who essentially could hurt
Sukuna
him.
pretty much
And
took
I
over
found
that
out
shit,
how he
yeah.
could hurt him because he was using the reverse curse technique. Because positive energy with curse. Because I was like, how is Sukuna hurting him if he's not hitting his soul?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a reverse curse technique pouring the positive energy can still hurt him because he's a curse. But if you need 1/10 of a second to open your domain, it's not going to be easy for Shig. Which you're in a touch situation.
So here's my thing. I think even with Mahito, Shigaraki wins even if Mahito gets the domain off. But it's high diff. It's high difficult. Like, but if Mahito don't get that domain off, I think Shig wins like mid diff. Like, that's just,
How, though?
I don't think that just because Shigaraki, remember, we're talking about awakened. Like, he has all the quirks. Like, he can negate anything. You can't get close to him. He's gonna overpower you. Like, he can keep his distance too. You know what I mean? So like, I can't see Mahito ever touching Shigaraki either. Like, how is Shigaraki gonna get his hands I mean, how is Mahito going to get his hand on Shigaraki?
It would only be because if Shigaraki moved in close to fight him, but I don't think he would do.
But
Well,
he
might.
doesn't need, and
But
he doesn't
he's
need to.
he couldn't beat him if he didn't move in close.
And
So
then we're
it's
talking
like-
about, and then
why
you got to
can't-
think
why
too.
wouldn't he be able to?
Shigaraki, we're talking about awakened, right? Now,
Yeah.
we got to put a limit on it, right? We got to put a limit
Yeah.
on awakened. Is it awakened when he before he stole Danger Sense, or does he have Danger
Oh
Sense?
no!
also?
He doesn't have danger sense. I don't count the danger sense
Okay,
because that's
okay. That's not
that's
something.
like-
Awaken is like what he was.
What he post the
danger
surgery,
sense
all
is
the
a
medical.
complete different broken level because with that he's like
He's
He's
different.
unstoppable. Yeah.
so he's too busted.
He lost the plot armor. Literally, Shigaraki should have won the war. He lost the plot armor.
Yeah,
He's-
essentially.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see. That's a good matchup, but that's why I want to talk about it because I think They
What do you think
both
would win?
really-
Do you think his transfiguration, Mahito's transfiguration, or Shigaraki's decay if
No,
they
I-
clash with
I-
one another?
I agree
Like, what
with
do you
you.
think
I
would
think
win?
Shigaraki wins. I think
Oh, you think
Shigaraki wins.
he would win that? He would win that
Yeah,
interaction.
because the difference between it, I could be wrong. Where I think y'all can correct me if I'm messing up the details, but where I think Shigaraki has the advantage is he never has to touch Mahito to actually win. No matter what, Mahito has to touch Shigaraki. And Shigaraki just has too many weapons to prevent that.
But keep in mind another thing. Mahito was constantly growing and adapting. His
Yeah.
one Yuji was his actual kryptonite. Like it would be if you don't have a win condition against him, it's hard. Him being like a human curse, it's hard to put like a ceiling or like I don't know. I feel like it's difficult. This is going to be one of those like I don't know if there's a right answer. You could just endlessly debate this one.
Yeah,
'Cause
100%. Now I kind of take back my answer. Where I say Shigaraki wins, no matter what. I do think if Mahito, which he can because he can get his domain off, because you guys are better with like the JJK powers and everything like that, but Mahito's domain, once you're in it, he can affect anybody's soul. Like he doesn't even have to touch them, right?
well, his
like,
whole
once he's
his
in-
whole thing is hands. Like
Yeah,
you're
the
not,
whole domain. Yeah, the whole
It's a
domain
guaranteed
is
hit.
hit. Yeah, so that's how he beats Mahito. I mean, that's how he beats Shigaraki. He has to get the domain off. He has.
But
to.
but I'll say if Shigaraki can anticipate that, I don't know how. If he has some knowledge of that, it's going to make it infinitely harder. If he doesn't,
Yeah.
then he gets
Yeah,
the domain off and kind of just like
Yeah, we have to balance the playing field, right? Like,
Yeah.
because My Hero's verse doesn't account for domain, so we kind of have to think outside the box as far as like what kind of power does
Like
Shigaraki
if it's a
have?
parallel universe, then he should be able to break. I don't know. There should be a
Yeah,
there
I
should
mean
be a
that's
mechanism
fair.
for him.
That's fair. Like if we're gonna
For
make
him
it
to get out
parallel,
of
then
that.
his decay should be able to decay the.
They should be able. Their power should be able to interact with one another. Like,
yeah. But
Who knows?
Somehow.
Maybe they both kill each other.
maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe one gets decayed to death and the other one just soul explodes. I don't know, but they touch each other and
So-
they both blow. I don't know.
Like Panda
So
said.
whose
niggas die
soul
every
would
day.
Mahito infect? Would it be Shig's or would it be
Nigga, both.
all for one?
That's true, and that gives him two chances, right?
That's So now we getting real in depth. So that's
There are
how
levels
Shigaraki
to
probably
it.
cancels. So that's how Shigaraki probably cancels it. That's the
He loses.
parallel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good shit.
and
Good
maybe
shit.
because he has all those quirks, he has multiple souls in him, so he has to actually
I heard it here first. BAU solved the puzzle.
dang
heard it
man,
here
yo, we
first.
so good, bro.
Yeah, we know. That's why we BAU. You know. Yeah. That's why we BAU.
then I would say Shig would probably if if Shig completely outspeeds him, which is hard to say because they gave a number to it in JJK, and in My Hero, you're kind of just like
Eyeball.
visually looking at it and being like, "Dang, this dude is fast as hell," but you don't know how fast he is because a tenth of a second, God, like that's fast as fuck, bro. To open a whole domain is crazy, but I guess it really matters what it translates to.
Bro, there's so much anime to watch that like I haven't
wouldn't
found
be
because
able
I
to
really want to
react
go.
to it.
I really want to go back and rewatch JJK from episode 1, season 1, but I just haven't had the time. Like I really want to.
Too much out here, man.